Shawn Davis. I was a pre-release case manager up until June 3rd. I was actually fortunate to be promoted to site manager of our new St. Petersburg office in Florida. I have been a part of the ONH team for a little over a year and a half now. If I was being really technical, 18 months and 17 days. You can tell I really like it. As a pre-release case manager, we are the salesman for those individuals who are incarcerated or second chance citizens. We have the privilege of going to between, I think it's 34 and 36 prisons, of offering the program that Operation New Hope has to our second chance citizens, was to give them an opportunity to start a new chapter in their life. At least that's how I describe it to them post their release. We let them know about what our program offers as far as reentry classes that they're allowed to take for 3 weeks. We let them know that we do offer temporary or transitional housing for up to 90 days. What I really believe is that we're a really strong reminder of that they are not forgotten. And we understand that nobody wants to be remembered for the worst thing society has said is ever done. We want to make sure they know that there is an organization out there who cares enough to understand that people make mistakes and they should be forgiven for those mistakes and be allowed to start the next chapter of their life. And we're reinforcing the fact that we are an operation filled with hope, and we're trying to make sure they have these things to re-enter into society. And I think that 3-week process really helps because they first get out, most times they want to run. And when we run, we trip, we fall, and that fall may end us back in incarceration. So our 3-week program, I think, gives them an opportunity to walk into that next chapter of their life.
What would you say is the most fulfilling part of your job?
I would say is every Friday at graduation, if somebody or a couple of people or just one person says everything that they told us was true about our organization, seeing people realize that hope does exist and that it's not respective of person and they can find anybody at any time. So I think that's the most rewarding thing out of the job is that you see us making change in society in real time. My favorite part is InsideOut Dads. I'm allowed to be an instructor in that as well. I feel like my generation in particular owes them a debt when it comes to learning how to be a father. I came from a generation where we were given great orders but not direction, and we did the same thing to them. When I think about it, ultimately it reminds me like one of my favorite quotes: a society grows great when men plant seeds for trees for shade for which they'll never sit. And I think that's what kind of being a father is. Like a lot of things that we will impart on our children or as other young adults see us move in this world. We probably won't get to see the fruits of that labor, but the seed was definitely worth planting. So like that's probably like the ultimate thing that I love to do now. I would describe it as a 12-class session of getting a better understanding of how you could possibly be a better father. You may be a good dad, but who doesn't want to be a great one? You're allowed to have a curriculum that breaks down in a way where we can explain it and facilitate to young men and the ability to communicate and be involved and understand what that involvement looked like to you as a father. What lessons did you take from your father if he was in your life? What lessons did you take from your father even if he wasn't in your life? Those things that we're able to impart in them, I think is very, very important, very, very valuable, and it's an opportunity to give back to society, get rid of a lot of cliches that simply don't fit.
Why do second chances matter?
Where would any of us be without a second chance? It's like, because I don't think anybody's perfect. Everybody's made mistakes. A lot of times in our youth, we lack situational awareness, but maybe we're just fortunate not to get caught in a bad situation as some people do. And there have been times when we probably have fallen off, but somebody believed in us enough to give us another chance at something. So like if we don't have second chances, I don't know where we'll find ourselves as a society to believe that everybody has to be perfect. It's just simply not fair. I think second chances are the bedrock for hope in itself.
What does hope mean to you?
Hope to me is the foundation for every tomorrow you'll ever have. Because you hope for the day to be even better, but certainly you hope for it not to be worse than the day before. So hope is the foundation for every tomorrow you'll ever have. And you have to hold on to that hope, because hope will hold on to you.
Anything else you think that we should know about you?
I'd say this, know that I want everyone in the organization to be not only successful, but happy. I walk around the offices a lot and people ask me how I'm doing and my answer never changes. I say I dare not complain because I think the individuals we deal with on a daily basis remind us that it could always be worse. So I dare not complain, but I hope for our organization to flourish. I understand that we're in the state. I have visions of what's going nationally, and I see myself flying around teaching classes and teaching what I was taught and bringing this culture to so many more and more communities that I know deeply needs it. So that's what I would say.